about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Oh fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Oh fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Oh fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Oh fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Oh fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your J-O-B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
camera froze. All right. So that wasn't a good thing.
You know what? Listen, we can 100% blame Sal for all of our failures this Monday. There you go. Look, that's Sal. That's for those of you who did not know. That is my co-host right there, and he's having a little bit of honestly, he's having a Ruby moment where he just like knocked over his entire setup, and now he's starting again from scratch while running the show. Welcome to my producer. So with that being said, happy Monday, y'all. I hope you guys are having a fantastic end of March. If you live in Canada, you're probably very confused right now because we didn't have winter, just like at all. There was no snow, no storms, no ice, really. I mean, literally, it was basically like a balmy fall day since like fall. And then all of a sudden in the last week, we've had like blizzards and storm after storm, you know? So I'm just going to say one thing. Punxsutawney Phil, yeah, he's a punk ass liar. Okay. That groundhog don't know nothing about nothing. Okay? My life in the GTA is proving him wrong, period, point blank. You trying to tell me 6 weeks we're supposed to have spring early, right? Does it normally blizzard in the spring? Anyway, now we gave Zal some time to pull himself together. How are you doing today, Zal?
I'm blessed, and my allergies acting up, and my camera's falling, and my roof trying to fall in, and the thing in my apartment I think tried to kill me because it like fell down when I was walking. So we good. Other than that, God is great.
Yeah. So Rosalind asked a very good question, one that I don't understand either. So if we upload a pre-recorded video, that's a short. So it's vertical and we intentionally want to save it as a short, it would then be stored in the short section. Just like videos are stored, if they're pre-recorded and we upload them, then they're stored in the video section. But all lives, whether they're vertical or horizontal, are stored in the live section. I don't know. Maybe they'll work that out one day, but for now, this is how it is. We're just trying to work it out because YouTube told us we're not getting no more views or subscribers pretty much unless we start doing shorts. So yay, here we are. Now, with that being said, y'all, we have some really great shorts today. Okay. And we have a variety for you, but trust me, the whole variety is wild, crazy, amazing. I mean, we've got Trumpers, we've got Karens, we've got Roid Rage, we've even got, and the first story is a doozy. That involves Diddy. Okay, we got a reappearance of Johnny Somali. I mean, like, y'all listen, this one is not just star-studded, okay? It is just wildly inappropriate. And just another reason why we should not like the Israelis. I don't mean like all of them, like the normal ones, y'all are fine. Talking about the vengeful, hateful ones. I have a video about that. Zionist. There you go. Thank you. I'm so bad at terminology. So just cancel me from now. Yeah. If that could help us go viral, you can definitely cancel me. Post that clip. Okay. Clip me and then post it on TikTok. And then maybe we'll go viral.
Even Ross like, oh my.
I know. I'm the worst, but trust me, what them Zionists did was even worse.
I think it's okay.
I'm not even kidding.
I think it's okay to dislike the Zionists. I think it's all right.
Yeah, we're allowed to, sort of, right? Like, I mean, Candace Owens was not allowed to because she didn't like the Zionists, and then basically she was so badly canceled that she lost her job at the Daily Wire, and no one in the white community will talk to her anymore, which is why now she's making, the Chitlin circuit. And now all of a sudden she knows what all the Black podcasts are and are visiting them. So that's Gay, Fresh, and Fit finally got someone of importance to brace their cast. They look so happy. They're such fanboys. So, kudos to her. I mean, the Breakfast Club, apparently Charlamagne's a big fan of Candace now.
As long as she passed her black quiz. They made her take a black quiz.
Black quiz. We all know, listen, Candace could not pass that quiz. She's married to a white man, and she's no longer in the black sector of life. Okay, sure. I mean, she sued her school and won over her blackness, right? But like that was a long time ago. She already gave up on that part of her life. She is now not like a race. She's just I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So I guess we should get to our first story. Let's check it out.
Let's get into the breaking news. This has happened just as of right like an hour before I got off work. Diddy. Let's go listen. What's going on with P. Diddy?
Happening as we speak in both LA and Miami Beach at the homes of Sean Diddy Combs. You know him as Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, big-time rapper, big-time producer, big-time superstar, and now the feds at his houses in both locations. This is a live look right now. On the left, that's West Coast, that's LA. On the right, that's Miami Beach you're looking at. I want to show you in just the last couple of minutes in LA, agents holding what look to be guns as they walk into the home, as they enter the home, and you can see some of the apparatus there that they've brought. NBC News has confirmed that this is a raid being conducted by Homeland Security and that the warrant specifically came out of the Southern District of New York. Now, we believe this is tied to sex trafficking allegations. There's an investigation into claims that that the rapper may have been involved in this. So we believe this is connected to that. And we don't know exactly what they are looking for. It could be something as small as a USB drive, or it could be several boxes of documents. This could take several hours, considering that these are two separate homes in two different locations. And we're still trying to figure out where exactly P. Diddy is located. No one has been able to confirm that at this hour.
Pause. If Diddy doesn't want to be found, you will never find him ever. That is point one, because he is richer than Trump. I'm not overstating that. He's richer than Trump and way smarter than Trump. He will read between the lines, and he will have bounced so far away before you will ever even think to look for him, unless he wants to be found.
Fun fact, he got on the plane an hour before this happened and went on his private jet to go. He might be with Russell Simmons, who is in India, which does not have a deal with America. So Russell Simmons is in India doing yoga, and America cannot get to him because India and America don't like United States and India don't like each other. So they're like, we not extraditing nobody. And they're like, oh. So Russell Simmons is doing yoga in India right now. Diddy might be with him next.
Right. Like, unlike Jackass Tate, right? Diddy's not stupid enough to tell people about his plans to go to non-extradition countries. He's not an idiot. This is how he's gotten away with everything he's gotten away with, okay? Including all the times that Diddy shot someone or at someone or into a crowd, and then someone else went to prison for it, right? Diddy's not an idiot. He really knows how to do this well. So, I mean, what's the likelihood that they're even going to find a drop of evidence anywhere near his property? I would be willing to bet $1 billion that it's on some safe somewhere in the Caymans or wherever, again, non-extradition, no communication with our cops. No one's going to ever be able to search it. That's where all his stuff is. There's no way he's just leaving it lying around his mansion.
Yeah, they are still searching his house. Apparently, the informants are saying right now, they are saying, according to the report I saw an hour ago, that an informant was there and they told him where their stuff was and that they had it at the house. So they quickly came and got three state warrants: New York, Florida, and LA. New York came after this. So apparently they said they have 4 women and 1 man collaborating the story who have already testified of what Diddy did. So.
Jay Charles, what's up? Long time no see. Yeah, no, I'm totally with Mama Roz here. There's no way. Listen, if Diddy said there was stuff found, no, I'm sure there's lots of tapes found. Will any of them prove any of the allegations being made against him? No. You're just not going to prove. Listen, I would have to believe that Diddy is literally an idiot. And I just don't believe that. Again, he's just gotten away with too many things. And he commits crimes like this without even thinking about it and then just pinning them on other people. There's no way you live that life and you're so careless as to leave evidence of your crime just lying around your mansion should anyone feel like searching, especially since Cassie came forward. And then there was this litany of people coming forward. There's no way he left everything there. So in my opinion, I think, again, you said there was an informant, right? Okay. I think Diddy's more likely to set people up to see who he can trust and who he can't trust. And well, Now he knows one person he can't trust. That's what I think. Sorry. I hope that person has protection. I'm just saying. I really do. Because Aaliyah. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
Yeah, that man blew up Kid Cudi's car just because he was dating Cassie after they
That's
broke
what I'm
up.
saying.
I'm like, this man is a menace to society.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Diddy is. They say they got a 99% arrest rate, but that's if they get the grand jury to convict. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We have the head of the Jew. I'm the music business covering for you.
In the music business, covering
Oh.
for you.
Oh yeah, in the music cover you. The cloud got his back.
Yeah, that's facts. University YouTube. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's just no way you're not getting him. You're just not. Like, I'm sorry. It's been going on for decades, right in front of our faces, dude. Right now, someone is going to prison for the Tupac and the Biggie murders. Right? Aren't they both caught now?
Yeah, they said the guy who drove the car, and apparently his cousin's the one that shot Tupac, but he the one who driving the car.
I will be willing to bet money that Diddy was responsible for one of those, right? Suge was responsible for the other. Now, which one might surprise you? But the point is, you're not going to dude, but he'll never get in trouble for it, right? Just like Shine went to prison for Diddy. Who else? I think was it Lil Kim? Someone else went to prison for Diddy. You know, people have gone to prison for Diddy because of what Diddy did. Come on. I mean, listen, he made a song called Diddy Did. Do you know why? Because that way, when he did do something and people started making allegations, it's never going to get picked up in the algorithm because there's already a song called Diddy Did that's going to beat it out. This man is he's chess 50 moves ahead. All right, let's keep watching. But come on, man. Come on.
Well, that was it. That's the end of the report for this.
Oh, that was the
end? Yeah.
Damn. Well, listen.
It's a fresh case. So they are still in his house right now. So searching. So we'll see what they find. Maybe the informant knew something, set something up. We don't know. We'll see if they finally caught him because they've been trying to catch this man for years.
I know. Well, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Listen, I'm feeling the heat. I'm feeling the pressure. I think what we need to do is get a little comic relief. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna watch some January 6th supporters. Yeah, just debating one January 6th supporter. Because you know why? Because it makes me smile in life. And if it makes you guys smile, you should go and check out Progressive Matters because literally he makes it his entire career. And I do mean that literally, making fun of Trump supporters. It's really quite wonderful. Now, let's take a look at this January 6th. 6th. That's a hard thing to say. Okay, let's go.
You should have shot Ashley Babbitt twice.
Our president, that's fucked up.
If I broke into your house through your window, would you shoot me?
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
I'd shoot you before you got in the window.
So when there are Congress people in Congress and Ashley Babbitt's trying to break through and they think the cops are standing there saying, stop.
Oh, no.
They absolutely
said stop?
Ashley Babbitt was a veteran. She should know what self-defense looks like. And when you're breaking through a window and people are pointing guns at you, it's almost implied that, hey, maybe you shouldn't be breaking through to Congress people.
That was the most awesome, patriotic, peaceful, and I was up there 2 weeks earlier for the MAGA Million March when Antifa attacked us, by the way.
Can you explain to me what's patriotic about chanting hang Mike Pence while he's certifying the results of the election?
Oh, wow.
Let me ask you, what was going on inside the Capitol? What was Mike Pence doing? What was he there to do that day on January 6th?
He was there to,
certify?
You ain't gotta walk me through it, Adam. He was there to be a vice president and to uphold his duties as such.
And uphold his duties as such. What were the Trump supporters doing?
Okay, let's take a pause midway through this because I just need some breathing room because the hypocrisy is mind-blowing. How do you get to the place where you could say someone broke through your windows, you would, that's it, boom, bam, bam, pew, pew, done, right? But when Ashley Babbitt did it, they was wrong. For people who don't know who Ashley Babbitt is, she is the person who, and I mean, they literally have it on video. Most people seen the video where they were literally telling her to stop multiple times. And then, yes, they absolutely did fire. And unfortunately, she lost her life. But where she was crawling into, they could not have allowed that. At that point, And I don't know why Americans don't see this. Like, this was literally the beginning of another civil war. If they had allowed her to keep going through, the risk you're putting your own cabinet at, like, I don't like it's like no, none of the Sixers processed how bad this was and how bad it would have been. Like, the rest of everyone in the world saw that y'all did this. You can't even keep your own, like, people safe in your own White House. Like, does anyone? And then, I don't know. What do you think, Sal, so far? My God,
They think Trump Putin. Hey, Putin. Hey, Ruben, Putin won an election by a landslide after murdering his last two opponents. That's a good way to win an election. Just make sure that everyone knows that if you get close to winning. So Trump want to be Putin. So if they got Mike Pence and he couldn't do it, it'll send a message to America. It's patriotic, Ruben. You don't understand.
I do not understand at all. I'm sorry, Americans. Listen, y'all didn't listen. If you are defenders of January 6th, if you think that I'm being harsh, I'm Canadian. You can explain it to me down in the chat right now. You can explain it to me. Let me know why I'm crazy. Let's keep watching.
When they were breaking in, and there was a small group.
Trump supporters like that, because
What were you guys trying to do when you guys were trying to break in? You're just saying that you guys were all there.
I didn't go to the
Okay, so the
Capitol.
people that tried to break in, let's talk about them. You're just genuinely going to sit here and say all of these people were just disillusioned. We can agree on a few things. Number one, on January 6th, Mike Pence was there. Number two, there was a crowd of Trump supporters at the Capitol. Do you think they were trying to stop that certification?
I can tell you, I don't know that we were trying to stop it physically, like with violence. I have
There's no violence there. Come on.
Really?
Okay.
Ashley Babbitt breaking through a window.
No violence. There were cops that were actually injured. We have video of cops being injured, of other people, counter protesters being injured, of themselves injuring themselves accidentally. Like, why are we saying there was no violence? Like,
Ruben, that
where's
cop,
the deletion?
that cop passed away.
That's fucked up.
If I broke into your house through your window, would you shoot?
That cop died of a heart attack and a stroke, Ruben. Not because they hit him with a fire extinguisher, which probably caused it, but no, that's not why he passed away.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mama Bell. See, this is what I'm saying, right? Some of y'all get it, right? It is just absolutely wild. And the thing is, the ones on the right and the Trump supporters, whatever, who get it also, they just go for denial. They just go for well, I was there that day and I didn't go to the Capitol, but like where I was, there was no violence, there was no chanting, there was no nothing. And actually, I believe that it was the left. The left are the ones who actually broke into the Capitol. And then they are the ones who set us up. They pretended they were on the right to make us look crazy. Right? All of the right-wing people who were arrested, they weren't even there. And the videos that prove they were there, those are all faked. Right? Like, that's the wild nonsense that you hear. So on one side, it's like, well, they were being patriotic. They were trying to defend the country. They were trying to defend democracy. Right? And then on the other side, it's like, no, but just in case, it wasn't even us to begin with.
Ruben, you knew good.
Yes, it was Antifa, Ross.
A few weeks ago before that, you was burning down your city. I don't know what you did. Even though there was no smoke, but you were burning down your city. There was no fire, but you did it. You burned down your city. I know you did.
I'm so done. You know, listen, what are we doing next? I'm done with this. Done with this woman. Done. What are we doing next?
Next up, we have a vegan lady. Let's see what.
Vegans are always fun.
They are. So let's see what she's talking about.
Are you right?
No, I am not all right. Anything chicken.
Chicken shop.
Chicken, alive, it's running around in free. Someone's killed it so you can eat it.
Yes.
We're in a chicken shop. Yeah, we're in a chicken shop. That's what they sell.
That is so disgusting.
What do you mean disgusting? It's beautiful. Sure you don't want some?
Speak to the management.
Well, hold on a minute. No, but what I'm saying, we're inside a chicken shop, yeah? He's eating.
Ruben, imagine going to KFC and be like, I want to speak to the manager about y'all eating chicken.
I can't, honestly. I can't imagine it. No.
In this food, yeah? If you don't agree with eating meat, okay, that's fine, yeah. But like, you keep it to yourself. But hold on.
It's right in the window.
Yeah, because this is a shop window. It's a shop window. Like, where am I supposed to be?
Talking about vegans, and I'm eating chicken.
Yeah.
But you are wearing a wool coat.
Yeah, your coat is made out of wool.
That's a bit
And
different.
How is it different?
Where does wool come from? Where does wool come from?
Thank you. You killed a sheep. Have you ever seen a saw on the sheep before? Thank you.
It's good for it because it cleans the skin off.
Okay, hold on,
That's
yeah.
never bad, is it?
You got leather back
I've had it for a long time.
Okay, you're a vegan, yeah? Do you eat avocados?
Do I what?
Do you eat avocados? Thank you. Do you know how many bees are killed every year, yeah? To produce avocados?
Got that information from Google, I suppose.
Well, no, Piers Morgan, but yeah.
It's a no fact. It is a
Well,
no fact.
Piers Morgan, I mean, I can't believe
You killed bees. You killed bees. Congratulations. Have you seen the bee movie? Watch that, yeah, and then come back to me. Thank you. Thank you. You're over here.
Make an argument that you
No,
can't
you're the one who
say.
can argue, yeah? He's eating his little chicken. He's eating his chicken, yeah? And you're over here, yeah, complaining. Why are you complaining?
I've had enough of this now. I really find it disgusting. I'm going to go and speak to the management.
Speaking about what? Speaking about what?
Okay.
Look at this guy. Like, what the?
What is she complaining about now?
She's complaining about them eating chicken.
Where are you going?
No, I mean, you can't eat meat, you can't.
What do you mean you can't eat meat? We're in a chicken shop.
That's the end of it. Complaining about eating chicken at a KFC is the wildest thing. And if they go talk to the manager about them eating chicken.
I guess it's something to do. No, I think the thing is, right, is that these vegans are very radicalized. Like the common sense is just missing from their argument. They think that even though we have the teeth for omnivores, that we're supposed to be herbivores, and then literally understand that unless they're eating fortified foods constantly, that they would die of malnutrition. So they know that there's no way that we could easily access in the wild everything we would need to survive, which would suggest, therefore, that obviously we were eating meat. It's, they make good points, and then you could be like, yeah, the way that they treat the animals and livestock is bad and whatever, and then they pull stuff like this, and you're like, yeah, I don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Or like, if you're gonna behave like this, I don't care anymore. I want to care. I just, yeah. See, that's what I was, Jonas. I was just gonna say that. Shout out. Okay, I had some nice chicken today. I did literally right before the show. I had some baked chicken. Right, I make it in my pressure cooker first, and then I just broil it, finish it off in the oven. Oh my god, so tender and juicy, and like, every time it's delicious, right? And so I ate that right before the show, and I'm like, you want me to give that up? For what? Because I should care about the animals? Listen, I'm not trying to get canceled like too bad today. I already got myself canceled with the whole misspeaking and the Israeli versus the Zionist title. I totally get that. But Ruby is not friends with animals. Okay?
We have a whole series on it.
Yeah, it's going to continue. Like literally today. Like literally right now, we are going to continue this series because okay, you know what? I'm sorry. Mama Rise, we're going to call some bullshit on you right now, okay? You're saying you were a vegan and that you were not nuts for a spell. You were definitely nuts for a spell, okay? You found, I don't know where you found those giant square chunks of tofu. Horrible tasting, just despicable texture. And then she would just take these chunks, these square chunks, and just put them in everything. Oh my god, it was horrendous. It was the most horrendous textured, horrendous thing. Now you're right, you weren't like insufferable as far as like and yelling and screaming at everybody about like long live the animals and like who cares about humans, save the animals. No, you weren't that kind of insufferable. But as far as being your child and what you were feeding me, definitely insufferable. I'm just saying.
Shout out to Mama Bear, Miss Bear, to each his own, whatever is
Mama
best
Rod.
for him.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Listen, I'm sorry, Mama Bell. I can't. No, no, I've done. You know why? Because like the vegan lifestyle is almost good for nobody. Look, Mama Raj just said, "Oh, I used to be a vegan for a bit. Is she still a vegan? No. My sister was a vegetarian for a very long time. Is she still a vegetarian? No. So, oh, they were soy. Sorry, not tofu. They were soy. They were disgusting. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my whole life. And either way, neither of these two people in my family are vegetarians / vegans anymore. They both eat meat now. So I'm just saying, like, again, now. Anyway, the point is that lifestyle does not work out for anybody long term. You're not going to convince me. And the only way it does is by them eating such fortified foods in such mass, and like foods from all over the world in such mass that it's actually hurting the earth just as much to import all that food to them as it would be for them to be eating the meat that their body desperately needs. So yeah, no, it wasn't great in sauce. It was really bad. No, like seriously, it's like still trauma to this day. It's like 20 years ago and I'm still not over it. Okay, so moving on. Okay, we're gonna prove that Ruby is not a big fan of dogs. Well, listen, y'all let me know who the problem is in this story, because I can't tell. I think I know who's supposed to be the Karen. It's the chick complaining about the dog on the subway, but I'm not sure she's the problem. Y'all let me know.
Was that Big G?
That? The dog?
Oh, I was just talking to the guy in the chat named Big G.
Oh.
Obviously, the fuck he not, because he jumped on me.
Like I'm saying,
I'm not overreacting. I am allergic to dogs, and your dog just jumped on me.
so overreacting.
No, the fuck I'm not. I don't care. They should keep their dog. First of all, you cannot control their dogs. I watched your dog go in this lady bag and all of that. No, the fuck I'm not. Y'all do too much. With these fucking dogs on the train. Y'all do too much.
That is not overreacting, y'all. No, if your dog, okay, listen, I have a hard enough problem with you and your dog sitting over there minding y'all's own business, okay? Indoors. Animals should be outside and Ruby should be inside. That's how I see the world. But then your dog is gonna come and approach me and jump on me, and I would be overreacting to be yelling. Well, number one, first of all, literally I have a phobia. I would be frozen solid, barely able to speak. But you know what? One time we were out in a park, me and my sister, and this is basically the same thing happened. Like a dog ran up to us though. Like it was not on a leash and not a dog park. Okay, so it's supposed to be on a leash. And my sister would have been fine. She's fine. She loves dogs. She's great. I was not fine. And the dog ran right up to us and it was like jumping up and whatever. And I am like literally like this, like I was like so I couldn't even move. I was frozen, solid, terrified. And my sister grabbed the dog by the collar. I'm like, I can't even move my hands right now. Meanwhile, she's grabbing dogs by collars and stuff. And she's yelling at this owner, right? Because whether or not you're cool with dogs or you're comfortable, like you don't get to impose that on me. And I'm not unreasonable for me being allergic or me having a massive phobia or whatever. That's your dog. Right? Just like you have the right to own it, I have the right to not be assaulted by your dog. And assaulted includes your dog coming anywhere near me. Jumping on me?
Okay. Came on me. That's no such thing as a fucking stop recording me. Your dad just told you to stop recording me. All right. I don't care. Yes, you are.
Okay, that's fair, Mama. Yeah, no. Mama Roz, you know I listen, and you have so many. You have a whole damn animal farm, and that you know I don't like any of them. So,
you don't like the sheep?
So don't like I not be an animal.
Well,
No, I don't
obviously
like
the
them. I'm sorry. I don't want I'm afraid of a lot of them. I'm pretty sure cats are trying to take over the entire planet. They're definitely not our friends for sure. Hamsters and guinea pigs and stuff bite you. Like they all hurt you. Why would I like them? Right? They're very delicious, but like not as my friend. You know what I mean? Like I'm sorry. I don't know. Who was the Karen in this situation, Zal? You gotta let me know. I clearly have no objectivity.
Listen, I'm kind of on them in the middle because first off, your dog. Here we go. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
That
we
is
made it. We finally got one. We had,
oh sweetie. You can't spell? No one even stopped you. That must be really hard for you to like really desperately want to insult people in a racial way. And then you don't know how to spell. So you basically spelled a country in Africa. Congratulations. Was I supposed to be offended by you being able to spell a country in Africa?
It's a river
that's
too.
great.
It's a river.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a
I've never
river.
been good at geography, to be fair.
It's a river, and it's a country. It's a river. It's everything. So,
Yeah.
shout out to you. I'm glad you know geography. Let's go.
Yeah. It's super proud of you there. Was it greasy draws? So your draws are greasy, but you have stuff to say about it. Okay, anyway. Listen, he must be a January 6th there. That's all I'm trying to say. You see, you put a little bit of Trump hardism and then here they come. Okay. So as you were telling me, who's the Karen in this situation? I'm sorry, I got distracted by greasy draws over here.
Listen, the dog shouldn't jump on people. That's like that. Your dog should be controlled enough. It shouldn't jump on people because you don't know who has a phobia of dogs. Your dog should always be around you, close to you, and only mess with somebody that mess with the dog. If somebody whistle toward the dog, it can go to him. If it don't, the dog should be trained to stay away from people because you don't know who people's phobias is. And she clearly has a phobia of the dog because she got really upset. And my mom has phobia too. Ruby has phobia. Mama Bell says she has one. So
Mama Rubes does also. Yeah. So I mean,
yeah, people have phobias. You should keep your dog at least knowing who friend and who not, because it always is going to end well for you. So,
all right, what's up next?
Next up, we have a short video from me, and I got one question for you. Do you respect it, and would you tip more?
And that's crazy. The Flash out here door dashing. Guess being a superhero don't pay the bills. Shit, tragic. He's slow. Not like my flow. Just got a paddock. I hope you should know.
So, Ruby, do you respect the New York hustle of the Flat Man crew running around sending us food in a Flash costume?
Well, I'll say this. There are cities, I don't know if this is one, but there are cities where traffic is terrible. Like, I mean, literally, actually terrible. So if you're somewhere where traffic is literally actually terrible all the time, and like it's always like if you were trying to order something during rush hour, you'd basically be waiting like all year for it. If this is that type of situation, all right, cool, totally on your side. If this is not that type of situation and you just too broke to have a bike or a car, so when you pick up my order, it's just going to take like 5 times longer than when anyone else does because you think you can run faster than a speeding train because you think you're a superhero. Bruh, listen, I can respect the hustle. I can respect the hustle without wanting to hire it again. Do you know what I mean? So like
come in with the big bag running around the town. Somebody say the Flash. He tired. That's ridiculous. See what Ruby got up next one.
Yep, that's where I got it. Y'all let us know if this is a great idea. But yeah. Okay, so now this is probably another person who at some point supported January 6th. Okay. And she is at someone's door. and this person has a Ring doorbell, so they don't have to come to the door and be bothered by this lovely woman. But of course, we find out why she's there to begin with. Let's find out, guys.
Can I help you?
I want to talk to you. This is Zelda. I want to show you something.
I'm sorry, I can't come to the door right now.
Get out your neighborhood bylaw. It's section 5.20. No sign shall be in the yard. If you don't take it at 5 down, I will sue you. And I was going to have you sell my house, but that's not going to happen now, and you're going to lose a lot of business because of this crap. You get out your neighborhood association bylaws, section 5.20.
She got the bylaws in her hand, Ruby.
Well, I got all that on film.
That's my favorite part. I got all that on film. Brethren, listen. I don't know what the community bylaws and do you really think that you can honestly sue your neighbor and win because you don't like the candidate that's on their lawn sign during an election season? Is that really what's happening here? Is you think you can sue somebody and then also be like, I was gonna have you sell my house, but now I ain't gonna do nothing with you because you support Biden. Like, is she supposed to cry now? That's so, like, first of all, were you selling your house? Well, in 20 years, I was gonna, but when I do, it won't be through you. You ain't getting my commission.
I want to talk to you. This is Zelda.
Oh, no.
This is Zelda.
I want to show you something.
She gonna show us the bylaws.
Sorry, I can't come to the door right now.
Get out your neighborhood bylaws. It's section 5.20. No sign shall be.
No. Did you hear that crack in her voice? Like, she's actually so deeply emotionally invested in what she was just saying. Like, I'm sorry for reading the chat. I'm actually sorry. No, I'm like legitimately sorry for reading the chat.
I've been trying to ignore it myself.
I know. I'm gonna answer you though, TTEKP. I'm gonna answer you. Literally learning about women's anatomy, like correct a women's anatomy, not what like the Reddit bros say is women's anatomy, but like actually learning about it would be very helpful for you, because then you would understand, for example, that, you know, technically 5 inches would be enough to satisfy pretty much everybody if you knew what you were doing with it. So if it's not for you, it's probably because you don't know what you're doing with it. And I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that literally all the biology would support what I'm saying. And you should know that. Do you know why? Because you're old enough to have an account on YouTube and you're old enough to even ask this question. So I'm assuming you're old enough to do basic Googling about basic biology. So I hope that really helped you though, TTEKP. Definitely really hope that helped you. I can't go into any further details because, you know, I came down with a little, I'm married. But, you know, I hope that was enough to help get you started. Now,
I want to hear that guy at the gas station who asked me about them pills and how to satisfy a woman. I'm like, sir, I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to walk you through that. Like, you want me to call you and say, hey, you're not doing that?
I don't know why everyone needs to be walked through. Like, what? The schools are seriously failing everybody. If, you know, this like basic information is no longer being taught. See, that's what happens when they don't teach anything to the Bible Belt because they're busy protecting them, right? So like they don't get sex ed like everybody else. This is what happens right here. TTEKP. So this is a learning lesson for everybody.
Shout out to my guy TTKP. He learned something today. We're gonna hope he take it to school with him or wherever he's take it to work tomorrow.
Exactly. All right. Next
up, we got Karen. She calls the cop because her new neighbor has different color windows. Let's see how she reacts.
Window is totally different. It's public property. So if you want to take this to a lawyer, then by all means, I don't care. Go take it to a lawyer, okay? No crime has been committed. You guys need to get out of here. You can go in your car. You can go in your car. You can get your groceries, and we can stop this whole thing.
I need his phone number because I am going to talk to him.
I will give you my phone number.
There you go. If he wants to give you your phone number, then he can. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
And I really don't want to, but I'll give it to you for the sake of, look, we live in the same place. If we can't have good energy here, that's a bad thing.
I don't know you from Adam. You just got here from Massachusetts or wherever you're from, Maryland. I've lived here 15 years.
Okay.
You're a newbie here.
I moved here a few months ago.
I need your phone number.
Being a newbie has nothing to do with this. So you don't need to judge him about
I need a phone number so I
If
can.
he wants to give you your phone number, he can.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, then he doesn't.
What is it so I can tomorrow?
1-800 up your butt.
Right, Emma?
You know that this is a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit here.
Is it really?
I forgot. There's another one after
Oh, it's like wait, what? What just happened?
Yeah, it's another one. But essentially, he's a outsider, Ruby. He's a newbie, and she didn't like newbies.
Yeah, that's
She called the police because he had different color windows on his car. The police was so mad. He was so upset.
It's a dangerous thing. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Just, I don't even know where do you go. Where do you go with this? Like
I don't even know. Like the guy was like, "Why did you call me?"
Right. That's legitimately wondering at this point. Why?
That's all you can ask. That's what I wondered when I first. I was like, "Why?" Like, what was this whole thing?
Right? Like, I don't know, man. Listen,
Karen broke my
Find Out season is only just begun, and I guess that's part of the issue, right? Is we really need it to kick into full gear because what is happening? Like Find Out season, we need people to pull themselves together really quick, fast, and in a hurry at this point. So, man, wow. All right, listen, y'all. Now, this one we have done a story or three on, okay? Johnny Somali, y'all remember him? He's the influencer who went to Japan and then started talking about atom bombs and stuff. Remember him? And then he got arrested, and then they actually held him, and then basically got a slap on the wrist and left Japan.
He lied to the judge, by the way.
Definitely did. Okay. So now, apparently,
he terrorizing the entire other country.
Yeah, he's just now. Like you think to yourself, right? Like, okay, this was a rough road for him. He was in jail for better or worse. No one likes to go to jail. Okay, you know what? Listen, jail in a different country. He must have learned something, right? No. He learned literally nothing. Literally, right? And so here, I'm gonna show you all the title before we can go. I'm gonna show you the title. This is, look, live streamer previously arrested in Japan gets beaten by African migrants after harassing people in Israel/Palestine. Seriously, that's what this video is. Seriously, that's what Johnny Somali is doing with his life. This is it. Okay, let's. Bro, some people just never learn.
What's up? No English. No English. No What was the problem?
Y'all, see, now he ain't in Japan anymore, okay? He's not in Japan anymore. So what had happened was, because in Japan, everyone just took his verbal, mental, emotional abuse, right? And just rolled with it. Now, as Zell fixes this so that way it's zoomed in, we are going to just quickly recap for y'all, okay? Why why, for those y'all who missed it, he's walking around, he's talking to people who don't often understand him. That's why you're hearing them go like, no English. Like I'm not understanding what you're saying, right? He's giving people the finger. He's using the N where he like, for real, this is what he's doing now, calling them gay, knowing that it's like, you know, what that means to their country and to their religion and stuff like that. Like, yeah, he's just saying the wildest things. What do you mean the echo? We're not both playing videos.
Yeah, I think when your internet went weird for a minute on that video, so it went and it did a weird echo thing when I looked at it. But then it came back, so it sounded like it was like a weird, and I was like, I looked at it and then it came back and I was like,
oh,
yeah, so
okay. Well, let's see what's happening now. Hopefully, it holds up.
right now it's saying it's green, so.
Hold it. Yo.
It is echoing, Rip. It's echoing.
But why?
It echoed. I don't know why it's echoing. Let's see. Try it now.
Okay.
It's echoing. It's still echoing.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's weird. Okay, so was it echoing for you guys before, like before this video, or is it just happening on this one video? I don't know why it would happen on this video anyway versus any of them, but like if we know, if you guys let us know, was it echoing on ones previous to this? Because I mean, it shouldn't be echoing, right? Because only one of us is playing a video at any time. Like there's not.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, it's probably something to do with your audio setup, so obviously, and the way that the audio is coming into you. So you probably have the audio playing twice, so somewhere. So like it will be coming in from. Well, that's great. Well, then, thanks for huffing it out until now. But you know, next time, let us know. We'll fix it for you earlier. But okay, so just look at your audio, the audio in OBS. Obviously, somewhere it's playing twice. So, because it's like I don't hear it, but even if I did, it wouldn't really affect anything. So I'm gonna press play again, and then hopefully you can fix it.
Go.
You're not looking.
It's echoing.
Right, but you weren't looking at all of the audios you have playing to see if it's playing on more than one. Because like you could scroll down, right? That's what I was thinking. It's like maybe that it's playing somewhere else also. Because I'm like, I don't see what else we could do except look for it, right? Like literally visually look for it. Because I'm like, how else could it be playing twice? It's only playing one place where I'm playing it, right?
Yeah, so I'm confused by it too.
It's playing on both audio capture and desktop audio. Why? It's playing twice. That's why. Well, now you just turned off the audio. So you turned off this top one, right? Yeah, turn off the top one, then let's see if it echoes for them. Because I bet you won't. Maybe it won't. Okay. All right, is it echoing for you guys?
Fuck y'all, y'all ain't gonna go to jail. Fuck y'all, fuck y'all.
Did it echo?
Yeah, it echoed a lot. It hurt my ears on that one. I'm like, oh. Okay.
But it's only echoing for you because I'm not hearing an echo at all. So I don't know.
If you only playing in one place, it shouldn't echo. I don't know what's going on. If I mute it, I can't hear it at all. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I think what's happening is that it's coming through, like I said, it's coming through desktop audio, and then maybe it's also coming through Video Ninja as a separate audio. So if it's coming through both of them at the same time, then yeah, it's going to be an echo, which I think it might be what's happening, because like I'm looking at desktop audio and like, okay, audio input capture. Those are, so the desktop audio right now, I'm talking, it's fine, whatever, but then sometimes the audio input capture is also going up while I'm talking. So I don't know why, but, and I'm not hearing you make noise when I get loud, then it goes up. So I don't know what audio input capture is, but
that's just my mic. Sometimes it gets you loaded, but not too but then it automatically transfers in together, so it don't really bother.
Well, yeah, but like obviously it is bothersome. I mean, obviously our poor listeners are trying to not listen to something horribly echoing. So I'm so sorry. I didn't know that this was a problem, guys. I really didn't. So because we do a sound check and try to fix the sound problems in advance. I swear.
Yeah, we had a problem earlier.
Dang it. I don't know. Well, I mean, if everything's going to echo, maybe we should just call it a day. It's been like an hour anyway.
Yeah, so we'll call it a day. Hope y'all had a good stream. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We will get this Johnny Somali video and the Florida dumbest criminals. We'll get to that next week, and we'll try to fix these audio problems that we are having currently. So hope y'all enjoyed the show though. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
Hope y'all got some laughs out, some everything.
Thank you for your patience, and hopefully you got a little bit of enjoyment, even though like I wouldn't have been able to. I would have had to leave because I can't tolerate echoing. So thank you though, guys. You guys are great.
Yeah, if y'all hear it, make sure y'all let us know quickly. But we don't want the quality to be bad. If somebody want to replay it or whatever. And we got new fans, Ruby. They called us Nigeria.
There you go. That's a plus.
And we had a 6A class.
Shout
out to Vertical and Shorts.
Yeah. Always makes things entertaining.
But I hope y'all do appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming through and watching and joining us. See y'all Thursday.
Cheers.
Anything else? Oh, cheers.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well, fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
Dummy.
They're calling me Karen cause I make them nervous. Well, fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your
Karen, cause I make them nervous. Or fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.
You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your K.O.B. You about to lose your job. Get this thing. You about to lose your job. Get this thing.
They're calling me Karen, cause I make them nervous. Or fine, call me that, I'm Karen about good service. I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to the manager.